Good afternoon, my people. It's your boy, one third of the partners, Tiz, Gray Hoodie Tiz, as always. Coming back with another blog real quick. This one isn't this is not an official Tiz Takes blog, more of just a PSA to speak on some things that I'm seeing in battle rap culture that we got to clean up as men. And as a man, a full grown man, I want to make sure that as I'm entering into this blogosphere that I make my thoughts known on where we at as a culture and where we need to get to. So two major points that I wanted to bring up. This is not to demean anybody, but I am going to be using these two individuals in the culture as examples of the points that I'm trying to make. Hopefully they receive it in a manly way, in a receptive way, but this is just what I feel. So I've been looking at the situation between Queenzflip, Tay Roc, and Math over the past 2 days, and I'm seeing some things that just don't look like they're conducive to continuing to grow this culture. They don't look like things that men that are in their early to mid to late 30s should be doing at this point. And we just got to grow up a little bit. So it starts with Tay Roc and Queenzflip. I don't know whether it's a clout chasing thing or whether it's a algorithm thing like Math said on his blog, but at this point, they're talking about people with no battle involved, with no business involved where you're promoting something where you have to go back and forth. Like there's no boxing match, there's no nothing at the end, it's just drama. It's very unbecoming of men. This is not man behavior. Queenzflip, if you feel like you had an issue with something Mav did, that's a conversation for you and Mav, not the world. Unless y'all are going to bring it, or unless this is some type of promotion that y'all are not letting us know about where it's going to lead into some type of crossover show between y'all or something like that, I don't see the purpose other than to ruin y'all friendship and make y'all end up doing something stupid to each other. Same with Tay Roc. If you're never going to battle Math, then why are you talking about this man? Like, battle rappers, y'all got to get out of the habit of speaking on each other in a negative light if there's no battle there. It just comes across as petty, corny, childish. It makes you guys end up in situations where now you have to stand on what you said, and it's like, for what? When you could have kept that as your thought and it not even been a thing, or y'all could have handled it off screen and nobody knew about it, but y'all could have at least had the closure you needed. Like, it's just corny, man. We got to get past this stuff. It's holding the culture back. It leads to all of the negative situations that we've seen, from all of the fights to guns being drawn on people to people getting snuffed at events. Like, it's just old, man. We've seen this before. We know what this is. We did it when we were 20-something and teenagers. We're grown now, guys. And it's just out of pocket, man. Y'all got to be better. I know Swave had the Restore Order campaign, and we might have to bring it back. Like, this is ridiculous. Now, on the other side of that coin, we as men have to be able to accept criticisms and accept honesty from others without always getting angry and calling everyone haters or saying everyone is just, they don't know what they're talking about. No, some people may be honestly giving you feedback, and you being closed off to it is holding you back from reaching the level you really could reach. I'm specifically talking about Math Hoffa just because his situation is the most fresh and kind of what sparked my brain on this, but I see it all the time in battle rap. Somebody says you lost, and instead of just accepting that criticism as maybe that, instead of seeing why that fan feels like you lost, or why that person said you lost, or why that blogger felt you lost, you rather just write them off as a hater. Maybe there's something in your writing that didn't appeal to an audience that you can improve, and now you would win everything to everybody. But because you're so cut off at, well, I'm right and I'm great and what I do, I'm the best at this and I know, like, come on, man, come on. None of us are above reproach. None of us are God. We may be gods, lowercase g, but none of us are God. None of us created the universe. That means all of us are fallible. We are all imperfect beings. So that means if somebody is giving you criticism, especially when that same type of criticism is coming from multiple sources, maybe it is something that we need to check in ourselves instead of writing the world off as a hater. We got to get rid of that. So we got to stop being petty in our words and talking down on other Black brothers if it's no real goal behind it, or you're not seeking to really be a support to that brother. We also got to be able to take criticisms from our brother without being closed off to it and calling people haters or saying that they're wrong, instead of just looking to see, well, why did you say that? Maybe there's a point there that I could take. Maybe there's a jewel there that I could take and enhance who I am already. We got to be able to take feedback. We got to stop giving the wrong types of feedback. And then the third thing, the media. You can be critical. You can give feedback and critiques. Excuse me, y'all. I recorded my garage, so you might hear some. Don't worry about that. It'll get better with time. But anyway, you can give critiques. You can give feedback. Like right now, feedback. Work on your recording methods. Tiz, get better at it. Receive. But we can get better at things. And we can give critiques without being petty and juvenile and purposefully trolling people or purposefully being overly negative. A brother, Rome DMV, he's an example of this. And I'm using him as an example because his last blog was just like, it came across as real childish. And I remember when he first started, that wasn't how he was coming across. He was actually one of the better bloggers when he first started. I don't know what's happening, but him, Battle Truth, a lot of these bloggers are getting into the drama lane and getting out of what actually made people gravitate toward their platforms in the first place. You know what I mean? Yes, there's an audience for that drama and that stuff, but is it worth losing your soul about it? Like, is it worth not having integrity as a man and talking down on somebody? Like, Rome, you was actually cool with D.I. the Henny Man at one point. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but I haven't seen him come out and talk down on you yet. But you coming at this man for no reason. Now, when you got to stand on that, why are you creating an extra drama in your life when it's unnecessary? If you have a critique on his blogging methods, cool, critique that. But don't critique people. Like, that's the problem. We are critiquing people and not behaviors or actions. We're critiquing people themselves. And I just want to, as I'm coming into this blogosphere, I'm in it for the right reasons. I really love this culture. I want to see it continue to grow. I want to see it go past caffeine to where it is so mainstream. It's on every platform. It's on HBO Max. It's on whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see it get to that point, and I know it can. I know the individuals that are involved in it are talented and intelligent brothers. But we killing ourselves, man. This crab in the barrel mentality as we're going out of 2020, which has been jacked up on us as it is. I want to see us get better, man. I want to see us get to a point where we can coexist, disagree, debate, give each other constructive critiques, and not always devolve into these petty back and forth bickering that, let's be real, the power structures, they like that. And it's getting old. And as a grown man, I am tired of seeing it in society, but especially in the culture that I love. Let's keep our contention and our aggression and our negative words to the creative platform that we have, which is battle rap. That's where it belongs, in the battle, not on social media, not in downing our brothers and destroying each other's stocks and trying to negatively impact each other's ability to feed your families. Let's grow up, man. Grow up, battle rap. I've grown up with battle rap, and I want to see it continue to grow, and we cannot do that as long as we are stuck in this old mentality. So, as Swave Seville, the great Swave Seville would say, let's restore order, man. Y'all are better than this. Y'all are kings in your own right. So let's act like it and stop living like the peasants that we're supposed to be better than. Peace out. As always, this has been Great Hoodie Tiz, and this is my take.